are two ministers in Modi ji's cabinet. One is from Rajbanshi Nisith Pramanik, Deputy Home Minister. Other one is Shantanu Thakur, Minister of Shipping. Now these two are from the Matua community. So if Matuas or Rajbanshis are not citizens of India, they have voted for a BJP candidate who are not citizens of India, now are cabinet ministers in Modi ji's cabinet.
Okay.
What a farce. What nonsense.
Respond Sanju Verma.
Explain.
Specific questions.
I will respond now. You need to give me some time. Riju has been repeating this lie again and again and again on every debate that I have been with him. There are 3 crore Mathuas and Rajbanshis in West Bengal. Point number 1. Out of this, a large part are homegrown Mathuas and Rajbanshis, like Mr. Bhaumik and like Mr. Shantanu Thakur, who's the Minister for Shipping. But there are many Mathuas who came from East Pakistan, which is present-day Bangladesh. They stay at Bagjola camp in Nadia district. I remember on a debate last week, Riju Dutta said, "अरे बागजोला घर के कोई जगह ही नहीं, बागजोला कैंप ही नहीं है." Please go and read. There are umpteen articles. People from East Pakistan, the Mathuas, are staying in horrible conditions at Bagjola camp, and the CAA will give legitimate citizenship status not to the homegrown Mathuas who are already Indian citizens, but those who came and are staying as refugees from East Pakistan. Point number 1. Point number 2. ये बनारस का इधर-उधर का data मत दो. There are 3 things which are very important to certify that you are an Indian. Either you are born in India, or you have your parents or immediate ancestors who are born in India, or you have citizenship via naturalization, which means you have been staying continuously in India for at least 12 years. If you satisfy one or more of these 3 conditions under the Citizenship Act of 1955, you are an Indian. But what is happening with Rohingyas is they are not born in India. ये तो इधर-उधर से आए हैं. Their immediate ancestors are not Indians. वो भी इधर-उधर फैले हुए हैं. And they have not stayed in India for a period of 12 years continuously. Whereas the Hindu, Buddhist, Sikh शरणार्थी जो लाजपत नगर में रहते हैं या जो मजनू का टीला में रहते हैं, they have been staying as refugees in India since 2011. So by virtue of the naturalization argument, इनको तो अब तक citizenship मिल जानी चाहिए थी, क्योंकि 11 साल के बाद, if you are staying in India, you automatically become an Indian citizen by way of the naturalization argument. Riju Dutta, पढ़ लिख कर debate पर आया करिए.
Okay, now when we are talking about the change of demography, actually there is a precedent of how demography has changed over the years. Was that done for vote bank? Let me show you the data and then you can decide for yourself. There are 2 states in our country which have had major problems vis-a-vis the change of demography, so much so that in Assam, there were violent protests by the ASU, by AGP, which actually led to a period of huge unrest in the 80s in the state of Assam. How did the demography change for that state? From 1971, where the Muslim population of that state of Assam was 24.5%, it went up to 28.4% in 1991. In 2001, it was 30.9%. In 2011, it was 34.2%. This is the period where a huge demographic change happened, and there were actually student groups in Assam who said that deliberately people from Bangladesh and Myanmar are being settled in Assam to change its demography. Let's take a look at West Bengal as well, because we spoke of how there was an intelligence report sent to the Home Ministry saying that there is illegal settlement being done. Here is how the demography of West Bengal has changed. From 1971, where the Muslim population was 20.4, it went up to 21.5% in 1981. Of course, the left was in power, 23.6% 1991. 25.24% in 2001, and in 2011, by 2011, it was 27.01%. So demography changes, Riju Dutta, is one to put this down to vote bank politics as well. How the demography has changed in Assam, in West Bengal, in parts of Bihar, in Kishanganj, Simanchal area.
Look, my clear answer is this. I'll take you back to 2005, when my leader Mamata Banerjee only stood in the parliament and complained that there was this infiltration problem. But after we came into power, we have made sure that there is none. And again, I am saying this on record. CA has no sense in Bengal because every resident of Bengal is a citizen of India and they have all relevant documents. And CAE is unconstitutional because religion cannot be an identity or a benchmark to decide whether you are a citizen or a refugee. So CAA is not welcome in Bengal, and it is a pretense of NRC, which Amit Shah ji himself said in 2019. So no question of CAA in Bengal. Now my question, I have a pointed question. If you say that Hindus are getting persecuted in Islamic countries, we will give them cover. Okay, very good. What about Tamil Hindus in Sri Lanka? And if you are saying we have excluded Muslims because Muslims have Muslim nations, then why have you included Christians and Buddhists? Because Buddhists says Sri Lanka, Nepal and Bhutan, and Christians says United States of America and United Kingdom. So it is clearly an anti-Muslim law for appeasement of the majority by the BJP just before elections for vote garnering of votes.